In today's video, it felt like I was playing Call of Duty because we were pulling out the sniper and we were one-shotting everybody with this crazy 2-card combo. That's right, we're talking about a crazy 2-card combo that allows us to deal exactly 20 damage, one-shotting our opponents potentially by turn 5. Now, this is a combination that was used against me on the ladder, so I definitely can't take credit. I saw somebody else doing this to me, and I do have to give a quick disclaimer. Do not craft this deck with wild cards that you've been saving. It is a meme deck. If you guys want to meme on people, by all means, make the build, but don't do it if you're looking to rank up, because this thing is absolutely a meme, and it only has one win con. That's it. There are no backup plans. We are trying to win the game with Haidatsugu and Explosive Singularity. There's a really interesting combo. You draw into the Singularity with the Haidatsugu here. You put the Singularity on top of your deck, and then you sacrifice this card. And when you do, it deals damage equal to the mana value of the card on top, which is the Singularity, which deals 10. And then you get to cast the card for free, which is your other 10. So that's 20 damage you're dealing to your opponent's face, potentially by turn 5. We are already hopefully going to have ways to sacrifice Haidatsugu on the battlefield. We have free sack abilities with Ayara, which can just tap and sack a creature, dealing an additional 5 damage. We also have Henrika, which we can hopefully transform, or I'm sorry, not transform, hopefully choose the sacrificial ability to sack Haidatsugu for free. Or we could have a Liliana on the field and we can actually target ourselves with the -2, which is very interesting. We also have ways to sacrifice it with actual mana on turn 6, potentially with Corrupted Conviction or the Diabolical Intent on turn 7, I guess. You need 7 mana to pull that off. And then along the way, we've got some really great sacrificial tools that we can sack to Corrupted Conviction, as well as the Intent to help dig out those pieces that we need. This card is very important to the build because it can find us the 2 pieces we need, because without these 2, it's not happening. Like I said, this is a meme deck. Somehow today, though, let's see, somehow today we pulled out, I don't even know, like a 5-in-1 record, 6-in-1 record, something crazy. It was a lot of fun. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this one. And we definitely one-shot a few different people in this video. So enjoy that. And if you're new here, we do post videos typically 5 days a week. So if you enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, subscribe, all that stuff helps out an absolute ton. With that being said, though, enjoy the video. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before this video starts, I do have to give the quick disclaimer that this is a craft at your own risk kind of a deck here. We are absolutely memeing on people today. That's all this deck is for. It's not meant to get you to Mythic, so if you don't have the wild cards, definitely don't go out and craft this one. It's definitely strictly for fun, man. And we're going to be memeing on some people today, though, man. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be laughing, I'm sure, because we are going to be one-shotting our opponents in the face, and they won't even see it coming most of the time. All right, let's send us in for an attack. The opponent clearly on mono blue, which you really hate to see. All right, I'm gonna go with the Requisitioner. I'm gonna try to just implement the early pressure, the early beatdown. We might be able to get, we might be able to win the game just straight up that way with the opponent being on mono blue. Fading Hope, sure. Scribed one to the bottom. I like that. All right, let's try to send this through again. If this gets countered, at least it can come back from the graveyard. So there's that. So what do they want to do with this? Yep, Essence Scatter, we figured. And we will end our turn. Let's see if the opponent wants to counter this. I would imagine they do. Either way, though, we are going to get the Unlucky Witnesses cards. Hopefully it's like a negate or a make disappear. Something that costs 2 would be nice. Spell Pierce would be a bummer. Nice. Okay. Still get the cards. Nice. Land. Love that. And we did draw into the Haidatsugu, which means I'm going to go with the Ayara here, and I'm going to pray that our next card off the top is a land. But then that would require us to hit the Singularity out of luck off the Haidatsugu. So maybe that's not the next play we do here. Maybe it's just to get the Riveteers in for its blitz cost. We'll see. Get the treasure, get the card draw, get some life gain damage going. See, there's this little fine line that we can play here of just wanting to, you know, be lucky and try to, you know, let's say we get a land off the top, right? And Hidetsugu becomes playable. Well, then it's like, do we send it and hope we top deck the Singularity? Because we would just win if that's the case, but looks like we don't even need to. The opponent runs out a Tolarian Terror here. So if we blitz this, I'm trying to think here. It's got to be this, right? I'm trying to figure out a way to maximize this. If I play this for its 3 blitz cost, sack it with the Ayara and get a treasure, and we draw into a land, that would be pretty bonkers. But I don't think we can sit here and toy around with something like that. So we're gonna just go ahead and instead just sacrifice the Tolarian Terror. Yeah, we're just gonna have to play this one straight up. I don't think any shenanigans are gonna work with Mono Blue just because of their counter capabilities. It's gonna be tricky. And there's the Haughty Jin. Sure, they are tapped out again though. Tapped out again. Let's discard that last card in their hand here. We know they're gonna send their attack though through to the Liliana. I'm sure of it. All right, let's send this in. Let's sacrifice it. Send the damage here. We get the treasure, we get the card. And it is in fact a land. Now the last thing we're looking for here is that Singularity. Let's hope we can find it, man. We know the attack's going to Liliana, so we're buying ourselves a little bit of time here. We could also send the underdog in for 3 and then sack it with the Ayara that way too. You're gonna let Liliana survive for 8 damage, are you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Because Liliana would have taken that thing out. Again, we can always just roll the dice here. We could always just try to roll the dice and see if Hidetsugu can hit what we need, but I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should gamble here. I think we should just send in some pain. We might just be able to pull this off here just with damage, like I said, so we'll see. Attack with both of these. One of them's probably going to get hit with the unfortunate bounce effect here. Fading Hope. I just hope it's not a March. It is a March, isn't it? Oh my gosh, it's a March. No, it's Fading Hope. Okay. That's fine. That's a-okay, my friend. Unlucky Witness is definitely worth playing here. Even though we lose the treasure, it's all good. We draw another card off the Tenacious Underdog. And now the opponent really can't attack into us because they're going to be taking a lot of damage on the return fire, you'd think. You'd think that would be a pretty bad idea on their part. But I think I could just play the Hidetsugu, whether we get the Singularity or not. If we just find something of high mana value, we might be able to just sack it with a Yara, deal that damage, and win the game. All right. There is a slight risk here of a counterspell, though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty nervous about that. Didn't appear that the opponent had any bounce effects. It all comes down to this. Mono Blue either has it or they don't. It's that simple. Oh my gosh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Okay. And then we can put this on top and we win the game. Oh, brother. That was stressful. That was stressful, my friends. 5 damage from the Ayara, 5 damage from the Hidetsugu. That's game. Wow. All right, so not quite the one shot we were looking for, but still a pretty exciting game against Mono Blue. Able to get the win through some creative measures. On to the next one. All right, didn't quite get the one shot we were looking for, but still pretty awesome game there. I do have to be completely honest, guys. I like to try to be as transparent as possible. This deck lost a lot a lot of games. I'm just letting you guys know before we got it to a spot where I feel like it's somewhat consistent on doing its thing. We had to do a lot of addition, subtraction from this build, trying to find out what works, doesn't work, and we landed on the current shell now. We didn't actually have Diabolical Intent in this deck, or even the Witness, or even Liliana. Those are actual new additions to the build, like very, very recently, and hopefully they pan out and make the deck a lot more consistent. It feels already a little bit better, but I don't have a super high sample size to go off of. It's only like 3 games. Another control deck, really? Insight? Okay. I don't love going against control back to back like this. It'd be nice to get not that. All right. Corrupted Conviction gonna draw us 2 though. Treasure off the Requisitioner will be really nice. Hopefully they didn't pull my Singularity out of the build here. Did they even take a card? Oh, they did. They took my land. Ah, I see. They negate the draw, which is really annoying. All right, I'm gonna play this now before we don't have an opportunity to play it. And who knows, we might get lucky. Yeah, I didn't think so. 1 Corrupted Conviction can go, 1 land can go. All right, again, just not the matchup we wanted to see, to be honest. The opponent running another control shell is a little bit, a little rough. They get a Corrupted Conviction, not going to help their build out whatsoever. So they take the land. Smart. All right, send both attacks through. And let's just go with the Unlucky Witness here. And there's the scoop. Yeah, that one was a pretty easy win. They were just a little bit too slow on the gas. And again, we just kind of smashed them in the face. Still looking for the one shot. All right, guys, I feel it. This is going to be the one. I feel it. I honestly think we're going to hit it a couple of times, to be honest. Opening hand, I get to go first. I have Hidatsugu. I've got a couple of early drops here. I definitely think we can keep it. I just don't love it. It's just a bit slow and clunky, but if I can find like a Corrupted Conviction or something off the top, or Diabolical Intent, we're in a pretty good spot. All right, definitely gonna go with the Requisitioner here. Coast. If we're up against another control player, man, I swear. Man, I almost feel like I kind of have to test the waters here with the Unlucky Witness. Oh my gosh. How is there this much control already in the meta? My goodness. Unbelievable. I really kind of needed that too, you know what I mean? Hey, we got the Singularity. Oh man, now I really needed it. This would have been, oh, this would have been busted. Oh, this would have been so busted, but unfortunately now we don't have a sack outlet. This is our sack outlet here, man. Tough. No attacks from the opponent there. Okay. Another Unlucky Witness here. I'm just going to keep filling up the board here until the opponent wants to react. I don't love my attacks here just because I want to make sure these maximize which cards I get and when I can play them. I need at least 1 full turn cycle to get the best out of them, because if we hit a land drop we can't play or something. All right, there we go. So we get a treasure and we get a bunch of cards to look at here, so this should be very helpful. 1 Corrupted Conviction and we're good to go. Diabolical Intent. And a tap land. We would have been able to do this. Well, hold on. If I go here and I hit a land, any on tap land, I can pull this off because we've got the Diabolical Intent. All right, let's try it. Come on, land. We need a land here bad. Let's go. Okay, we win. Whew, that was tough. Not gonna lie, got the heart pumping there a little bit. But that, my friends, is game. 10 damage to the face. How about another 10 to the face? GG's, one shot kill. That's what I'm talking about. Sniped him. That is how we're trying to pull this off every time. Man, not gonna lie, the heart was going on that one because when they dropped the Ayara there and I didn't have a sack outlet, we were kind of leaving a lot of that to chance on what we were going to top deck. But finding that diabolical intent, it was really the tap land that got me going though, because I'm like, man, if we just had one more land, we're kind of rolling the dice on finding one, but we pulled through. Whew, still a little antsy about that last one. If we didn't hit an on-tap land off the top there, that would have taken all the wind out of my sails. So I'm super glad we found it. All right, this is actually a really good start here. This is the kind of start we want to see in most spots because we got an early witness into a diabolical intent, which is fantastic. We will have to give up whatever the witness finds us on the side here, but if we can just go grab a Hidetsugu, we're fine. Perfect. We find a blue source, which is actually what I needed the most. I'm seeing Jeskai colors though. Are we up against control yet again? God, I hope not, man. Please don't do this to me. Counterspell. Oh my gosh. I guess it's the day of the counter. It's the day of the counter. Unbelievable. And we lose both cards here. Hidetsugu is one of them. And oh my gosh, that was the most unlucky hit I've ever had. A 1 mana not only counters my spell, it forces me to sack my creature, and I lose 2 of my most important cards. That was brutal. Counter this too? Sure. No, this one actually slips through the cracks. Okay. Never mind. It's dead. Nope, it's not dead. Okay. All right, here's what we're going to do. We are going to pass the turn to the opponent. We're going to do the Abandoned Mire here. At least we can get an Unlucky Witness. At least. And then hopefully Diabolical Intent it away. I really don't like our chances here. I'm not going to lie. This one, you know, we've gotten out of a lot of pickles here and a lot of jams, but this one is feeling like it's not going to happen. All right, I really want to see if they've got like a kill spell or something here. Just get something out of their hand, because me casting this again into an open board of just 4 or 5 mana, it's just, I'm asking for this to get countered, but it's all we can do, man. It's all we can do. At least with Spell Pierce, I can pay the 2, so that's nice. Okay, and it hits. Wow, you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a huge chance. Wow. If a Yara sticks around another turn, the opponent's in some heat. I have a feeling, though, the opponent's gonna... Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say, I have the feeling the opponent's gonna hit us with a Sunfall, but you know what? Them picking that off with 2 power Fireball, we might... There's no way, right? Are we really gonna pull this off? And what a... Okay, so we know we probably avoided that counterspell from Diabolical Intent because they were probably running the Spell Pierce, right? But they didn't have a counter for the creature, like no Essence Scatter or anything like that. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here. Make Disappear would be the one card that would absolutely drive me up a wall. Maybe... I gotta send it. Go ahead, make Disappear. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, Chief. I have no idea what was in their hand, but I cannot believe we got through. Oh my god. We should not have won that. I like any counter spell whatsoever was gonna I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. We'll take it. We take those. Man, it is wild, the meta right now. I don't know what to think or what's going on, because all of these decks, aside from mono blue, I haven't really seen before. And then on top of that, you add in the mix of yesterday being rank reset day, and I saw, I don't know, 60 mono red decks in a row. And so I don't know what to prep for at this point. Esper colors. Probably another control build. All right, cut down. Yep, looking like control. Cool. If we just, I mean, if we find singularity off the top here, I would not be mad at it. A Yara is not living through this. There ain't no way. Ain't no way, Chief. Should have played out the Unlucky Witness. I didn't even consider that as a potential removal piece. Okay. That's super unfortunate. Didn't even consider that. Let's actually play out the Unlucky Witness and learn from our prior lessons. Let's draw a card, get a treasure. It's a sack outlet. That's good. We needed that. We need that, but we also need the singularity if we're going to win this game. A Yara is fine. Does it hit? Kill spell maybe? No, make disappear. I mean, I'll pay that, sure. I don't love it, but I'll pay it. Let's draw a card. It's hoping for a land. All right, well, I could have sacked this to, you know, potentially gotten a better shot at a land here, but then I wouldn't have had a sack outlet for the Hidetsugu. All right, cool. We've got the land. Do we now roll the dice? Do we roll the dice? It's... Oh, we don't have double blue. What am I saying? There's no dice roll to be had here. Oh, silly me. Okay, never mind. I guess it's Liliana. I like Liliana here, though, to be honest. They did not like Liliana here. All right, well, unfortunately, gonna have to transform. All right, well, this definitely didn't go the way I planned. I definitely kind of screwed that up too on how I thought that turn was gonna go. There's really not much more I could have done, but I should have recognized the fact that I didn't have two blue sources there. All right, we'll take that. That's a W hit right there. Essentially, the opponent used a removal spell for nothing. That's gonna minus. No surprises there. There's our blue source. All right, let's kill the Emperor. Easy call. And then I'll play this out just to really kind of finalize and set up. We should be close enough to get that singularity. I mean, I would hope, but okay, here we go. Here we go. Can we hit it? No hit. Okay, no hit. But that's 5, 10, 11 damage. Not enough. Not enough. All right, that's fine. Let's just send both of these back. Send this down. All right, cool. End our turn. We should be able to close this one out now. Next turn, it's not quite the one shot we're looking for, but oh, you've gotta be kidding me. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's get this one land off the top of our deck that we know about. Hit him for the 5. Come on, hit me something good here. We need this. Guess we didn't need to take 1 damage there, did we? Oh, good. Well, getting flooded does not feel great. All right, we got to hope the opponent doesn't have another farewell or some sort of card that sweeps the board. And we'll be all right. I'm sure they have something though, which is a bummer. Yep, Shieldred's Edict. Pretty good. There goes the land off the top though, which we did need to get out of the way. Third path, that's fine. We already know what we're doing here, guys. Pretty easy call. Let's just go ahead and blitz this in. We're trying to just scratch and claw our way to those last bits of damage. Come on, something good. Why am I getting flooded? If we lose, I call flood. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Watch the opponent get like a Shieldred here. Not the Shieldred I would thought, but still, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. All right, we can't get this attack through, obviously, but we can do this. What are the odds that that was actually a Shieldred off the top, but not the one I called, though? Let's be real. I was definitely more worried about the other one. Oh my god. What the Come on. Don't play with me now. Okay, it's something. You know, it's something, so I'll take it. And they're gonna give us another card here. Beautiful. All right, cool. Cool. So we do the Henrika thing with the unlucky witness. Make them sack something here. Opponent has one card, which does actually scare me. I won't lie. All right, let's start with the sack, right? Because we want to see what the unlucky witness hits us, right? Man, this is nerve-wracking right now. Because I don't know if I'm even playing this right, but... All right, let's each sacrifice a creature. Let's see what we hit. Diabolical Intent is pretty... I played a land, right? Pretty savage. All right, we're gonna go grab our last Hidatsugu. Is that what we want? Or do we just want to try to close with something else? Is there anything else I could close with? Not really. All right, let's grab what we need here. All right, so they probably are going to... No, they won't attack. That wouldn't be very smart, would it? Unless, of course, they have a kill spell. They might. How many cards do we have in the graveyard? 5. They can't transform till we have 8. I knew we were pretty good on that. That changes things, though. 5. Oh, they can just -5 here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can flip. Yeah, they got it, man. They've got it. But then they leave themselves open here. This next play... Is that what you want to do? If they do that, we win the game. So it's their call. I mean, I win in so many different ways here, to be honest, that I think we're okay. Yep, they're going for it. There goes 2 singularities. Still 1 more in the deck. Still 1 more in the deck. We only got 8 cards, though, to work with here. So kind of scary. Kind of scary, but kind of not, right? It's like... All right, do we just close out with just double up on this? Seems fine. Again, there's so many ways we can win here. We're just going to do it this way. GG's. GG's. That was a fun one. I mean, that one, we had to use our noodle a little bit there. That was good. Using the old noodle. Got flooded big time, though. That should have been a lot easier than it was. All right, one last time, guys. I do want to warn one more time. This deck was compiled 100% for my entertainment, and that is it. So please don't craft. Unless you already have the cards and you don't care and you're having fun, just don't do it. Because I'm having a lot of really good games right now, which is kind of wild, but I've been sitting here, honestly, for a day and a half because I was supposed to post a video yesterday and this was the deck I was working on after stream, and I spent about 3 hours just losing games trying to dial it in and just could not figure it out. There were so many things wrong with it, and we would lose to aggro because it was too fast. Control stopped everything we did, and I just couldn't get it into a spot where we could actually win. But then after work today, now being Thursday, I decided to give it a fresh look with a fresh day ahead of me, and definitely made some huge changes. Honestly, didn't even realize Diabolical Intent was a card. Haven't seen anyone run it before. So I did some searching, keyword searching. I did some searching on search for specific card in your deck, you know what I mean? And this one popped up and I was like, oh, that is a no-brainer. And then from there, we kind of started building off that. And here we are. It feels great, but it just feels like, I feel like it's a trap, you know what I mean? I feel like any second now, we're going to go on a 10 game skid. I'm just glad we were able to hit a couple one-shot kills, man. Little snipey snipes. Invasion of Ikoria for 2. Enters battlefield, search library and graveyard for a non-human card mana X. I've never actually seen someone use that for that low amount of mana. Let's get the Ayara in first, I think, here. No attacks. Gonna obviously Diabolical Intent the Riveteer here, try to find our Hidetsugu. Vorinclex, we better hurry. We better hustle. We better hustle. No mana issues for the opponent here. Okay, let's... Corrupted Conviction is really nice. I gotta find the Hidetsugu though, right? Yeah, we have to. Yeah. Get the treasure. Got the piece that we need. We're gonna play the tap land just to get it out of the way. We got Corrupted Conviction just in case things go sideways with Ayara, but that's only if they have a fight spell within these two cards, which I'm banking on the fact that probably don't. just imagine we top deck Singularity. This opponent is gonna be so triggered. We gotta hope they don't gain any life either. It's nice with the Ayara because it deals that additional 5 for stacking the Hidetsugu, but okay, that's just, that ain't right, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to full send here. We gotta full send and just hope and pray. Toxic 4, yeah. All right, you have it. We can have it. It's all or nothing here. Here we go. Nope, that ain't it. We get 3 shots at this, guys. 3 cards. 3 cards. Let's go. Heart of the cards, Yugi. That did not work out, did it? Nope. That's game. Man. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. We needed the Singularity there, man. We were trying to Heart of the Cards it, and sometimes that doesn't work. Most of the time, that doesn't work. Oh, sick. We actually don't lose rank. I forgot. Nice. All right, looks like we got time for one more game, which I'm glad. That one was so close from being comeback of the year, man. Imagine that opponents, like the look on their face if we hit that, like just knowing that they're that far ahead and they've got all their big bombs on the field on turn 5. And then we just one-shot him. That would have been the moment of the day. All right, here we go. Opponent seems to be back. All right, we see some Gruul, and we also have all the pieces to the puzzle. Just missing some additional black sources here. If we can get these two down and get it rolling, we're good to go. You know, it'd be nice actually is maybe getting like a Riveteer's Requisitioner on 3. We can blitz it in, draw some cards, get that treasure, and honestly probably win it in the next turn or two. Gonna need the opponent though to speed it up a little bit. There we go. All right, we do hit the land that we needed. Let's go. Huge man. All right, so we get 2 more shots at a land, and well actually let's see, drop a land, we play Henrika, we draw a card, then we top deck another card. Okay, so we get 3 tries at a land. If we hit one of the lands in those 3 tries, we win the game. As long as the Yara survives, of course. I didn't expect the opponent to be running black there. That's pretty good. But I guess Henrika is a good secondary survival option too. Draw a card. Okay, we whiffed 2 times now on the land. We get 1 more shot. 1 more shot at it. Come on. Come on, we can do this. Not quite, not quite. Okay, not quite. Let's go with Tenacious Underdog here. Okay, let's force the sacrifice. Yep, I figured that's what they were gonna do there. A lot of treasures, a lot of mana, and we get the land. Perfect. Okay, we win next turn as long as a Yara survives. If they kill Henrika, doesn't quite work for us. That doesn't work for me. Okay. Please, please don't have another kill spell. Another Shieldred's Edict would be so sad, because we've got everything we need to close this out next turn. Whew. Jund, a lot of removal spells. You gotta imagine they have it. Yeah, they sure do. You know what's cool though? They might actually end up killing themselves here. Let's be honest. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit here. I'm gonna bank that they're gonna kill themselves here. Do it. I dare you. Kill him. Kill the Hidetsugu, please. They're gonna do it, I can tell. I can tell, man. They got that energy about them. And if they don't, we can win next turn. We'll play the other one, and then we'll Corrupted Conviction it. But I have a feeling it's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Okay. Or not. Bummer. Okay. Well, let's go over the top then. Now you're gonna... Oh, pretty smart. Pretty smart. Pretty smart, my dude. I'm not gonna lie. You got me. You got me pretty good. But can you stop the second one? It's like Madara. What are you gonna do about the second one? That's right. You'll do nothing. I don't know how to do the Irish accent like Conor McGregor there, but you'll do nothing. GG's. A little bit of one shot on the way out the door. Love it, man. Love it. This actually worked out a lot better than I thought. Shoot. All right, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys can take it for what it is, an absolutely fun meme lord sort of deck here where we can one-shot the opponent. Just so much fun. I'm glad we were able to do it so many times too and get a good win rate with this thing, because again, this thing took me 2 days to figure out, and most of the time I give up. But there was something about this one I really wanted to dial it in and get this video out for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Just an absolute blast. And if you guys stuck around this long into the video, I just want to give a big thank you to you for doing so. It helps out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. So thanks for sticking with me to the end. And also huge special shout out to the Mardu Mob. The Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel. So I got to give the huge shout out to them for being part of that and helping me, you know, grow my channel monetarily. I just want to say thank you for the, you know, essential sponsorship. And this weekend I should be going to get some cards for a deck box opening soon, and some other things in the works too for the Marty Mob coming up, so be on the lookout for that. But thank you so much for what you do for me. I appreciate it very, very much. Huge shout out to you guys. But that'll do it for me today, guys. We'll see you back here on Monday for another one. Until next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.